a train derailment in the heart of the community. News Center 8's Mike DePasquale was on the scene this morning.
I heard a big bang over here. That was it.
What sounded like an explosion to Helen Perkowski and others in this community had the potential of being an actual bomb. Around 9:30 this morning, one of 3 daily Conneaut runs was making its way through downtown Conneaut. But then, for some unknown reason, 4 of the 110 boxcars jumped the tracks while traveling at the regulated speed of 50 miles per hour. In between the 4 cars were 2 tanker cars filled with the hazardous chemical acrylamide, better known as tear gas.
Those cars did not derail, nor was there any damage to those cars. So basically, there's paper debris in the boxcars that derailed. And probably what more than likely might have happened is that those were the lighter cars and they came off the track for whatever reason.
While the cleanup continues, Conneaut officials want some answers. This isn't the first time a train has derailed in this community near the Pennsylvania border.
There's always that exposure to a train accident. Trains do travel through here at a fairly high rate of speed. And this is a very densely populated area also.
I was too scared. I don't know why, because I'm used to it, living here all my life.
Conrail officials who declined comment have vowed to investigate this derailment. In Conneaut, Mike DePasquale, News Center 8.
Tankers carrying hazardous materials. All of this in an area with plenty of homes, some businesses, and 2 schools.
No one has been hurt. There was no reason for an evacuation. The fire department and police department did an excellent job of assessing the situation and making that determination early.
The mess left in the wake of the derailment was spread for thousands of yards along the tracks. 2 rail crossings in the city were blocked for most of the morning. In Conneaut, Ohio, Lou Baxter, Jet TV Action News.
This morning could have been explosive. About 9:30, 4 of the Conrail boxcars jumped the tracks while traveling through the heart of the small community. In between the 4 cars that derailed were 2 tanker cars with the hazardous material acrylamide, the chemical used in making tear gas. Conrail officials said the train was traveling at its required speed of 50 miles per hour when it derailed.
There was a damaging water
to tankers containing hazardous materials. The accident occurred around 9:30 this morning in a residential area of Conneaut. Emergency crews were quickly on the scene. The train that derailed contained paper products, no hazardous materials. But some tank cars on a nearby track did contain the chemical used to make tear gas. No evacuation was needed there. In Cincinnati
this morning in Conneaut, Ohio, as Lou Baxter reports, the incident could have been much worse than it was.
Neighbors say the noise was deafening when this Conrail freight train jumped the tracks this morning shortly before 9:30 in the city of Conneaut.
The first thing I saw was a train slowing down and a big cloud of dust. And I thought that, there's got to be something definitely wrong here.
The 116-car freight train was headed east when 4 boxcars carrying some paper debris left the tracks. There were train parts everywhere, but no clue as to what caused the derailment.
We haven't had any indication from Conrail as to how or what they suspect caused the accident. But it doesn't appear as though it was a flaw in the track, because I know that they're, at this point, trying to get the cars off the track to get the track open again.
No doubt this derailment could have been much worse than it was. A couple of the derailed cars came to rest next to 2 tankers carrying hazardous materials. All of this in an area with plenty of homes, some businesses, and 2 schools.
No one has been hurt. There was no reason for an evacuation. The fire department and police department did an excellent job of assessing the situation and making that determination early.
The mess left in the wake of the derailment was spread for thousands of yards along the tracks. 2 rail crossings in the city were blocked for most of the morning. In Conneaut, Ohio, Lou Baxter, Jet TV Action News.
10 passengers and crew members were slightly injured in Poplarville, Mississippi today when the Amtrak